score.
Not just scoring, but rebounding the ball as well, just on the 4 boards per game. And that defense as well. Here we go. Semifinal number 2. Who wants to meet the Netherlands for gold? Kyle Montgomery at 3x3, the voice in your ear. Ross Rosendahl at 3x3, the mountain alongside. First shot from Mongolia is air ball.
That is the action they usually get their shots from, right? A back screen and then a step out for Adi and Setseg.
Mongolia in a familiar spot, considered an underdog. Poland, a dark horse in this competition, but they perform like thoroughbreds. Well, they might be built for a championship run. We will see. Scoreless game still. 2 ball on the way, back iron. Rebound to Tellinga. Tellinga, 7 rebounds a game, also contributing 5 points. She will add the first for Poland.
I think she's going to be a problem for Mongolia to deal with. She's going to be active under that basket.
Kulan will miss it. Miss Popola inside. Tellinga outside. Ulaanbaatar off iron. Rebound goes to the Warrior Princess. Batgirl hands it off to Nani. Nani moving right. Nani. Jab step. Batgirl will miss it right. And Poland will get on the board. Ulaanbaatar does the honors. The crowd letting Poland hear the boos.
This is not a friendly environment for the Poles, I'll tell you that. How are they going to handle that pressure? We already saw USA kind of crumble underneath it. Several other teams as well. Mind you, this Mongolia team has now beaten Olympic gold and bronze medalists from the last Olympics.
Shot clock violation. A rabid Mongolian crowd of 1,500 strong and some. Several hundred outside of the venue. They got the whole country behind them. How can Poland handle that pressure? Swung around. It's Batgirl. Arian Setseg with the 2-piece. Gurchin will respond on the inside.
If Mongolia can do this again, can make it a game of 1s versus 2s, then there's a shot. And again, I told you I'd count this team out. They shot 24 2-pointers in that game against USA. They hit 6 of them, but they went haywire on shooting from long range.
In the tournament, 25% from 2, averaging 16 points per game. It has been free throws that have won for Mongolia. 15 of 19 coming into this game. Kulan will misfire on that one. Kulan's second, too strong. Poland trailing by 1. Kicked out Pawlowska. Down to Tellinga. She's double teamed. Give me them cookies. Stolen away. Here comes Kulan. Swings it to the corner. Olympian to Olympian. Back up to the 18-year-old. Nani inside. Keep your cool on. The electricity going through this crowd right now is palpable.
It makes it very hard for Poland to communicate, right? The player on the bench is always trying to coach the players on the court, and you cannot hear anything in this venue.
1-point lead for Mongolia. They'll start it up top, Sarenkon, a member of the 2020 Olympic team with Kulan. She will not stop getting to the rack, but she will miss the layup. And we've seen her convert those more times than not. Maybe some nerves in this one as Kulan checks out.
So the wind is picked up here in the venue. It's been a day full of sunshine and clear blue skies, but for now, gusts of wind and some darker clouds moving in.
Shooters will have to contend with it. There's something in the air, that's for sure. And I think it's working in Mongolia's favor. Baseline, layup, Ulaanbaatar converts. Poland stay close. Mongolia, the aggressors in that win over USA. They've been the aggressors in this one early, too.
They have been. They're actually so far been working. They found mismatches to attack, and they're unafraid. The belief these ladies have in their cause and their goal is incredible.
Oh, my goodness. Batgirl is a superhero right now for Mongolia. Aryan Setseg hits a 2, but sees it responded to right back by Pawlowska. This game more competitive than Squid Games. 8-7. My goodness.
I told you, don't count this Mongolian team out. They got a solid game plan, and all these ladies somehow, some way have gotten better individually during this tournament. It's a magical run, and I mean, everybody in this venue believes in it. 1,500 strong. There's a ton of people outside. There was a line this morning to get in. This morning.
Poland, the favorites.
Yes.
But you can never count Mongolia out, especially at this point, and they continue to prove themselves worthy of every bit of respect they've gotten.
I'm done counting them out at this point. I can't do it.
I don't know how to describe what this team is doing. They lead it by 1 right now. Make no mistake, they are not safe. It's a 10-minute sprint, not a 4-minute sprint. As Ulaanbaatar will turn it over. I certainly think the 5th man factor is impacting the way teams are playing against Mongolia. It is so loud in this intimate setting. Nani will pull up from 10 feet. No good. And a reach-in foul.
Both teams have actually been pretty disciplined about fouling here early in the game. And in both sides, that means you can spend some fouls to try to see if you can keep some scores off the board.
Claudia Gertchen splashes it from deep. She's been incredible in this tournament. Talked a lot about Ulaanbaatar, but Gertchen averaging 5 points, 3.5 rebounds per game.
Yeah, she's really stepped her game up. Wasn't scoring as much early in the tournament, but then came alive.
Her 2-point shooting. It's been a difference maker. Kulan. Oh, she will blow that layup. Poland in front now. Talinga will get it cleared. Pawlowska been a little bit quiet offensively. She's already hit a 2, and she will turn that over. Down to Batgirl. She has bought that life. I said it once, I'll say it again. She ain't scared. 9-9, it's a tie. Gertchen inside to Talinga. And a reach-in foul is called. Wind beginning to pick up here in the late afternoon hours. Something to consider for the shooters.
Yeah, there's some gusts going around, but look at Aryan Setseg. The way she has attacked mismatches has been incredible, right? She's hunting a little bit shorter players, or at least less physical players, and she is going to the basket, and she's going to make sure to get a layup going.
5:12 on the game clock. This game is all business, tied up. Talinga to Gertchen. Ulaanbaatar off iron. Nani. Oh, Nani. Oh, Nani. 11-9. Ulaanbaatar with a response, but how about this 18-year-old boss performing on this stage? Big shots, and she's got another one on the way.
She's been incredible in this game so far, but she's shown a lot of poise throughout the tournament. She's older than her age, I guess.
10-11. Mongolia back on the attack. Kulan took her for a drive. The bump and the bucket. She will score it through the contact and to the roar of the crowd.
Another great take. She's missed a few already in this game. This one, a hit and gets smacked on the arm.
Free throw still will not go. Gertchen, no hesitation. She'll miss it right. Mongolia maintained the lead, approaching the 4-minute mark. Winner plays for gold against the Netherlands. Arjen Setseg, she has been in her bag like a cat burglar. She sneaks to the rim, 13-10.
Did you say she's a bat burglar?
13-10. It swung over. Man, we got to watch the roof on this Magic Sky canopy. It is raining underneath, meantime, as Pawlowski hits another deuce. Credit Poland withstanding this crowd in this game at this stage. What a game.
Every time Poland's been down 2 to 3 points, they've gotten at 2 to go down. Just to get, connected in the score category again, just to get close enough to make it uncomfortable in Mongolia. Mongolia was out there trying to throw haymakers. They were up by 3 points shooting contested twos. The one thing these Mongolian ladies have that none of the other teams have is they are used to playing at altitude. This city is a mile up. That means you run out of breath, there's less oxygen. We talked about this plenty. These ladies are born here, obviously. So they know very well the conditions, and they are the most adapted to it.
They haven't seemed to be running low on energy. The crowd helping add to it. Arjen Setseg putting together the game of her life. Batgirl has that one blocked. Talinga. Time for the tournament lead in block shots with that long frame. Not going to let Arjen Setseg get a clean look again. When the Mongolians are raining twos, it is never a good sign for the opponent. They lead by 1. Pawlowska, she will draw the foul. She's been getting to it in this game.
She's been aggressive on the attack to the basket, shooting twos as well. She's been a little quiet so far. But I like the way she's taking the lead.
Yeah, averaging just 2.2 points per game in the tournament coming into this one. She was 2 of 16 from 2. She missed that free throw, but still off to a good start here.
Up to 4 points already.
3-3 game and a foul. That's the 4th on Poland.
Yeah, just a little too physical on that screening action there. But I think Poland should be happy with that foul because that was going to be a point.
Smart foul. Arjen Setseg hands it over. The Warrior Princess, Ulaanbaatar off the iron. Offensive foul call.
Borska tried to hold off 2 defenders with her arms on that screen. Look at this. Yeah. Reaching backwards, pulling out 5 fouls.
Nani with the hezzy. Good defense there from Pawlowska. Uh-oh, she caught her slipping. 14-12.
That's a way to split the defense.
2-point game. Talinga will make it a 1-point score again. Nani. Oh, there's an offensive foul in a 14-13 contest, but Ulaanbaatar was just missing the balance beam. Busted out the splits as Kulan split straight to the rack to make it a 14-13 game. Oh, a point-blank miss for Talinga, who has been contained.
They've actually locked her up pretty well.
The National Guard couldn't lock Arjen Setseg up right now. Bot Ardeen having an incredible game for the Mongolians. 2 minutes to play. Talinga inside, drop step. She will miss it, gets it back, and is going to get wrapped up. That'll be foul number 5 on Mongolia.
That's a smart foul.
And that's one of those plays, though. We've seen Talinga miss a couple of bunnies.
That's the connection in this game, right? They are down 2 points, Poland is, and Telenga just missed 2 easy buckets. Those are the ones you want to finish. You want to be patient underneath that basket. Catch, come down. No one's going to stop you with that length and just finish strong.
I can hardly hear myself think in this place. And look, they done started the wave.
Oh, wow.
These Mongolian fans feeling themselves.
I think that wave might continue through the city.
A wave of energy is taking over this place with 1:53 to go. Gerchen. She will hand it off. Anna drops that off the back of the iron. No bucket. Nani trying to get it down low, but that's a Poland foul.
That's a technical foul for flopping. Brantley Pawlowska was showing out a little bit on that contact there. Yeah, selling the contact. Referee onto it. Free throw coming up.
Arian Setseg at the line, leading scorer for her team in this game. 8 points.
Poland had 6 fouls too, so the next defensive foul will put Mongolia on the line for 2.
First one goes. Mongolia with a 3-point lead. .135. Momentum arrow in favor of the Mongolians. Kulan driving, 2 to shoot. Kulan forces it, off iron it goes. Up to Miss Popola. On the drive, Ulaanbaatar strong to the rim. Makes it a 1-possession game. Approaching a minute to play now.
Once she puts her head down and gets to the rack, there's almost no way of stopping her.
Nani up top, bad girl. With the fake, but no make. Runs out of time. It's a half step too slow. A day late and $1 short. Arian Setseg's she's got to put that floater up and have that shot clock awareness. She did not. So ball back over to Poland. Pawlowska on the drive, puts it up and in.
That's a strong take, looking for contact first.
Kulan looking for a first deuce. It won't fall. Pawlowska. She wants to work some 2-woman action. Pick and roll. She'll get on the baseline. Pawlowska with a wild shot. And that tipped out off of Telenga's hands.
I think the Poles are going to try to. Well, I thought they were going to try to challenge that, but they just called a timeout. This is one of those games again, Cal. I have no idea. Throw out the prep, throw out the stats, throw out the seeding, throw out the ranking, throw out everything. This Mongolia team is overperforming in a way I have never seen before.
Maybe they aren't overperforming. Maybe this is who they are now.
Wonderful.
Maybe this is who they are. They've turned the corner, and they brought their best to the biggest stage in FIBA 3x3. We're 40 seconds away from finding out who plays for gold with Netherlands. Mongolia on the drive. Bad girl down in the post office. She will not convert it. Rebound. Arian Setseg off iron. And it's going to get whistled for a 6 Mongolian foul. 26 seconds to go.
This was an opportunity for a score twice. Offensive rebound. And Arian Setseg was open.
The drive from Gerchen. Out to Ulaanbaatar. Misses it. Telenga will tie things up. 13 seconds, another thriller. Oh, Nani. She'll miss it. Who touched it last? It's deemed Poland ball, but Mongolia will challenge.
That was halfway down.
I'm about to go into cardiac arrest, boss.
I have aged 5 years on the Mongolian games alone this week.
You know CPR?
No, so good luck.
Oh, man.
I wish you could help.
6.3 left, tied up, 16 up. This is for a shot at goal. Netherlands awaiting the winner of this thriller. A 10-minute action film. Big decision coming up from the officials in determining who this possession will belong to, who will get the last crack at it in this semifinal. How much magic do the Mongolians have left? How much fight do the Poles still have? We could be looking at overtime. And in that case, the first to go score 2 in overtime would win. 6.3 still left in regulation. They will take an extended look at this, an important decision.
Yeah, and I think you mentioned it already, but they have to be 100% sure to overturn the call on the floor. They have to be, the footage has to be very clear, and they have to see it, and then they can overturn. Now, I wonder if there's a camera angle for this, because it's on the baseline.
It's a good question. I could kind of eavesdrop and see, but this is going to be your best camera angle right there. Oh, that's.
It looked like it was Mongolia ball.
Ulan touched it, and I think maybe Ulaanbaatar got a fingertip on it.
Yep.
Is that clear enough to the officials?
I'm not sure.
That challenge is won.
Mongolia will have the last shot.
Great job by the officials taking a close look at that. Vladimir Veskovic and Brigitte Chabai-Koshkutu, 7.2 left, and neither team can foul.
They cannot. And let's see, because Mongolia is usually very sharp at running plays.
Here come Mongolia. Offensive foul.
Uh-oh.
Big turn of events that will leave 3.5 seconds left for Poland. Oh.
Extended arms on the screen.
Everybody in this place on the edge of their seats. Alexandra Zieborska. Swing. Another offensive foul to give it right back. What is going on?
Wow. The drama, the intensity in this game is nuts. They're going to look at it. Gertchen, yeah, that off arm definitely swings. I think they're going to check whether that hit Arjen Setseg in the face.
Yeah, Arjen Setseg is still down. Monardine to her feet now. That'd be an awful foul if they upgraded on Poland to unsportsmanlike, because this game could end at the free throw line in that case. But I like this call. I like this call. I wouldn't want to see the game decided on that. Ball back up top, back and forth. How much magic is left? Kulan with a desperation heave, out of bounds, and maybe that leaves even a little bit of time. They're going to have to look at this. Can't be more than a second, I would think.
Let's see here. You need at least 0.5, I think, to try to get a shot up.
This game is thrilling as we would have expected. With the way this crowd has been all week and the success they've seen with this Mongolian women's team. A classic type game here in the semifinals.
0.8.
0.8 left. Alexander Zieborska is going to try to heave it up after the check. She will not touch anything. We will go to overtime. This game will be decided in an extra period. First to score 2 and OT wins. Y'all know the deal. And I believe possession will go to Poland, because Mongolia got opening possession in regulation. All right, Poland ball. Do they look for the kill shot?
I'd say go for one. They're the stronger, more athletic team. Mongolia is very dangerous shooting twos, but Poland has kept them in check for the last 2 possessions. Pressure defense.
Ziemborska loses it, then gets it back. Pawlowska on the drive. Forces up the shot. Telinga will track it down. Around comes Ziemborska. Alexandra will lose it. Out of bounds.
You see Poland make a substitution here. Gertchen in, Telinga out. That is to guard the two-point arc. They are going to try to stop the long-range shot. And you know what Mongolia's going to try to do. They are going to try to get a shot up for the win here and a chance at gold.
Kulan swings it to Nani. Bot Ardim slips, loses it, loose ball. It'll be white ball. Should be a fresh 12. Officials want to talk about it, but I heard white ball. That's what I heard.
I'm going to take a look at this.
Well,
right, it's shot clock.
I think it's a good decision.
But if it's a shot clock, then it is Mongolia ball, no?
If it's shot clock, then it's Mongolia ball, but I thought I heard white ball.
Maybe they can just check because it's overtime.
We'll find out.
You can feel the tension in the air. It's cuttable.
My goodness. it's just thick, man, right?
Palpable here. The whole crowd is just staring.
Looked like this possession spelled trouble.
Ooh, I think that's Mongolia possession. Pawlowska hit that. It seemed like going out of bounds.
I think it's tough to tell from that angle. I don't know. That's above my pay grade to be making those type of decisions.
Yeah, same here.
That tough job. Ball for White, and it is a fresh 12-second shot clock. Kulan locking up. You can see that warrior in her eyes. She's got to deal with a straight-up killer in Ziemborska. They run in action. That is deflected and stolen. Nani being ran off the two-point line. Kulan for the win. Off iron. Poland have it. Transition offense, they'll try to ignite. Pawlowska, Hezi, cross to the crib. Poked away. She'll heave it up. Pawlowska, no. Ball to blue. Nani, cross. Nani, 2 on the way. No good.
You can see Poland go into the basket trying to get it one. They cannot get it done somehow, and Mongolia keeps trying to go for the knockout punch. They had a wide open look from Kulan, too.
Both of these teams have played with so much heart, so much effort. You hate that one of them's got to lose. Telinga, she will get it to Ziemborska. She's going to eye her, too. Misses it. Telinga with position underneath. She doesn't know where to go. Goes up and puts Poland in front. Jab step, Nani. Nani, ISO game. She's going to look for that, too. It is on her way off the iron, my goodness. She'll get another look. Nani, 2 ball. Oh! Telinga with the rebound. Gertchen on the drive. Poland need 1. They give it up to Miss Popala. She won't score it. Instead, she goes down. Kulan with a pass up top. Mishandled for a moment. 6 to shoot. It swung. Batgirl to the rescue. The Cinderella story continues. Mongolia are going to the ball. The final in OT. The crowd is roaring, but we are speechless.
I have no words. Absolutely no words.
It is euphoric in this place. Batgirl with a 2-piece with Poland in front. Poland will play for bronze. Mongolia will play for gold in their own backyard.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This is the stuff you write children's books about. A Mongolia team